It was just a community school in Kenmare, you know, and Pickett was their teacher. They actually came up to visit us on our 50th day. The kindergarten, you know, the early start school there in Toker, you know, these two kids. That's Yves Rocher. They're a company there in Dublin Hill. That's his playlist, is that what you call it, Mick? A playlist? Or a set list or a playlist, you know? You know? There was a letter from Dublin, you know, just, you know, card from Shannon Airport Maintenance. These are like teachers, all people just send us wishes. This is the bowl Alex Ferguson, you know, so you might know him, that's the manager of the soccer team. It was actually, look, it came from, it's a parcel, a hamper we got all the way from Switzerland. The Heinz family, you know.
Basically, what we're actually here for is what everyone else got before us who left. It was 2.9, 2 of which we received from the government, which we were always going to get. So basically, we're fighting for the 0.9.
And that's off Jack Ronan.
That's off Jack Ronan. We've been left waiting and hoping that things would develop and things like that, but they haven't. We're still here.
We're coordinating the workers' online campaign, which started, I suppose, about 3 days into the sit-in. So I went home and there was a news report then, that exact same day on TV3, I think it was, and it showed the lads sleeping on it showed the sleeping arrangements that they had downstairs. And I was my friend Veronica was online on Facebook at the time, I was watching the news report, and I said, Veronica, I'm thinking about setting up a support page for these workers in Cork, you know, that are on the sit-in. And she wrote back to me, and I'm friends with Veronica years, like, and she wrote back to me, she goes, do you not know that my dad Greg is one of the workers? So that was it. From that point on, we just set it up, clicked the button. I think it's very indicative of certainly the moral fabric of the system under which we live. That, you know, 32 people, you know, that could be your neighbours, that could be your mother, your father, or your friends, or, you know, we're sitting here tonight. You can feel how cold it is. You know, have been left in these conditions, fighting for what they were promised and what they're owed, and what they should be given for, you know, all the years of work that they put into a factory like this.
These now actually are where people will sleep.
Yes.
You know, it's.
And you're sleeping here at night?
Oh yeah. Well, I've after doing 10 nights. Some people will sleep above. Actually, there's only about one. Actually, no, there's only 2 or 3 would be on the night shift now, because we found. You know what I mean? But one girl sleeps there, she has to sleep in there 100 and Helen. You'll see her later on this evening, you know, later on tonight. She has to do 108 a day. You know?
And does it get cold down here? I take it doesn't?
No, we have the heat in there, which we'll turn on for, you turn on and...
Keeps it lit.
Going to meetings, you're kind of building yourself up, and then there's nothing happening. It's getting wearing. You know?
I suppose the most difficult part for me really is my home situation. I'm on the evening shift. I come in at 7 every night. I'm with my little boy all day, so that's all good, but I leave my husband as soon as he gets in from work, so we don't get to see a whole lot of each other, really.
What's been the high points? What's been the days where you get a bit of a lift?
I suppose it's all the support, not necessarily all the famous people, which have been great, Alex Ferguson, Paul McGrath, Christy Moore, the concert that we went to, that was absolutely brilliant,
Well, 100 just Seaco's crowd up on High Street on the Douglas Road there. Thereafter coming out, we're here 110 nights, and on 108 nights thereafter delivering food to us, which is much appreciated. And not alone them, we have ordinary local people dropping in soup and sandwiches once a week. You have people come in, they'll make a few breakfasts and bring it into them.
People are going to have different views on wild creation and stuff like that. You're going to have people on one side of the spectrum that would be socialist. You're going to have the kind of neoliberal people that believe that the capitalist should walk away with all the proceeds of a business. But like, I've always made the argument that those arguments are circumvented by the fact that there was an agreement here at 2.9. The union have said there was an agreement, the workers have said there was an agreement.
Because we haven't, since we finished work, we've been out here, so we don't know what it is to be kind of unemployed, like, really, as such. I know, like, I kind of sleep here, and so that kind of frees me up for the day. But at the same time, it's not normal.
Well, I heard there was negotiations at one stage.
Yes,
Jack Ronan.
that's right.
He basically pulled out the 11th hour.
He did. NAMA were willing to release the money if he gave an encumbered asset, which he was willing to do, and at the last minute he pulled it. He tried to negotiate a better deal for himself and use this as leverage. So obviously we weren't too happy with that. We were very positive at the time that it was going to work out, but at the last minute he pulled it.
I think that this factory and the people that are living, I think that the situation definitely represents a microcosm of what's going on, as in, like, big people with a vast amount of wealth that benefited from the toil and the loyalty of their workers, and just being able to walk away and leave the state or the people of Ireland shoulder the responsibilities for the problems and the circumstances that they created. I mean, you're not going to find any senior bond holders walking the factory floor in Vita Cortex,